Hey everybody, Ian from ianarthurs.com here with another video for you. As usual, please make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. So today's video is going to be another tone talk. I've said before that I'm trying to do gear talk, but not in the traditional sense. I don't want to just do a straight gear review where I give you every single sound that it can do with my equipment. I think that's really cool and useful in some ways, but there's already a lot of that out there. So I'd like to give you some creative ideas, maybe not just from a tone standpoint, but a playing standpoint as well with it. I'm going to be using two pieces of gear in particular here today, two pedals from TC Electronic, the Zeus Overdrive, which is a Klon type circuit, which I've never owned a Klon pedal before. This is my first one, which I'm really enjoying it so far. I only just got it recently. And also a TC Electronic Arena, which is a reverb pedal. And I've had this pedal for several years, and I absolutely love the sound of it, and it's one of the pedals that kind of changed the way I play. And in particular, I love the hall setting on it. I think a hall reverb is an amazing sound, and yeah, I just love using it, and using it like I'm going to show you here today, I think gives you some really cool ideas that can spark some creativity. So what I like to do, I like having just a nice light overdrive on my guitar, and it's overdriven, but it's not, insane distortion levels or anything like that. But it's pretty well saturated. I have the drive the whole way up on the TC Electronic Zeus pedal, and I like to have that Arena hall reverb on, and you can use hall reverb on lots of different pedals. It doesn't have to be specifically that one, but that's just what I'm using today. But I have a number of reverb pedals that I like. So yeah, use the hall reverb on it, and I'm a huge fan of volume swells. Maybe if you've watched my videos before, you've heard me talk about them before, and I love using it with hall reverb and some kind of light overdrive. The effect, I think, has a very violin-like quality that gets rid of your attack and makes it really smooth. So instead of hearing your picking sound, which sounds good too, you can get rid of that and hear just that, once again, that volume swell up into the note. And it's cool the way it kind of starts with a cleaner sounding note that brings that saturated overdrive sound on the back end of it, because on a lower volume setting, it's not really pushing that pedal enough to get that saturated, driven, grainy, overdriven sound. So on the front end, it's very clean, and then it dirties up by the time you hear the end of the note. So it's got a really unique quality to it. And then the hall reverb just keeps that tail on it for a while after. So you can even just kind of do a quick, you can do a quick up and down, and you'll hear that tail keep going after that. So you can get off of something and have it still be right there present in the mix. It's really great for like ambient music and stuff like that. It really, really works well. Or if you have I like to use it on like a ballad, if I'm taking a solo on a ballad that's maybe a little bit moody or darker sounding, something like that. I think it has a lot of potential. To use all of those kinds of really interesting qualities, and you can still hear that note going. Also works really well for bending. So that's kind of the whole idea. So taking that, like we said, that light overdrive, which is first in the chain, and then I have the Arena reverb at the end. So you're hearing the Zeus pedal driving that Arena reverb with that hall reverb setting on. I'll put pictures so you can see up here next to me, so you can see my settings on each one currently. But that's, just doing that, whether you're using the volume swells or not, it has just a really cool sound. So I like the tone anyway, but like I said, adding that extra textural quality of the volume swell that has that, you know, light to heavier gain sound as it develops, as you swell into it, I think is a really cool way to go. So, all right. So let me know what you think in the comments below, and I hope you like it and I hope you get to play around with it. So thanks. Catch you on the next one.